Hey there, Taurus, and welcome now to Shout Out Wednesday. Post a comment or ask a question on Wednesdays, either on YouTube or the Mothership. I'll do my best to shout back 1 week later. We'll overcast with a chance of Rendi for the Tauruses, at least by the end of the day. As we wake up, the moon is still in our opposite sign, Scorpio. So emotional focus is on how you relate to yourself and how you relate to others. But as the day progresses, the moon moves into the house of intimacy and trust, which means emotionally you might feel a little vulnerable, but you might not. Why? Well, this is the first time the moon's moved into Sagittarius since the Sun and Pluto have left. And Taurus has spent 12 years figuring out where the right boundaries were in life. So I'm assuming you're feeling quite secure today and not anxious about your borders and boundaries. In fact, you might be feeling like you want to let some down for other people. Now, here's the potential letdown, though, of the day. There's always spiritual work. Sorry, Taurus, that's the way it is. The Sun in Capricorn, in Chapter 1, is ruled by Jupiter today. Now, when Jupiter rules a day, it means we're going to expand our awareness. We're going to realize something we never realized before. But when Jupiter rules in the first chapter, usually what we're realizing is something we're ignorant about. It's denial, it's stupidity, it's where we never bothered to pick up a book. So there may be a rude intellectual or conceptual awakening for you, Taurus, and because it's in the house of belief structure, it could play out anywhere. But likely it'll be coordinated with the moon and play out with intimacy and trust. This may be the day where you realized, you know what, every person that I've been with was not good for me. Maybe you never realized that before. Good to know. Let's change the belief structure. One last thing I want to point out. Remember, Saturn and Jupiter are trining each other right now. So Saturn, which is trying to get Tauruses to get on the path and take responsibility for their personal dreams, is trining Jupiter, which is trying to get Tauruses to open their minds, to see a bigger picture. So if you're having trouble with your personal dreams moving forward, you're probably too close-minded. If you're too close-minded, it might stifle your personal dreams. Then finally, for our shout-out, goes to Jazzy Girl You Know, who asked the question, now that Pluto is finally out of our fracking intimacy space, will Tauruses find true love? My assumption is yes. Why? Because Saturn is trying to help Tauruses get back to the romantic side, get back to their loving side, and really get on their inner child's path. So Saturn's right there behind you. It's about to enter Chapter 3 or move through Chapter 3, and you're done with boundary issues. So as long as your boundaries are correct, Jazzy Girl You Know, I think you're going to draw it in pretty quickly. Just hold up those new boundary laws and get toward your personal dreams in your heart. All right, that's all I have for Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow with a Jupiter Christmas special. Live, love, be.